Hello, happy Saturday, February 15th, 2025. Hope you're having a really awesome day today. I'm Jason with the Inspired Life, and today I'm just going to do, I'm going to sketch something Saturday. Um, so I have one of my sketchbooks here, page is torn out, so it's been really well used. And I have this kind of scribble sketchy thing that's on here. So I figured I would just work on this sheet today. We'll add some color. I'm going to play around with some watercolor pencils here. I have all of my other goodies around me, like Sharpie creative markers. I also have my color pencils here and some other stuff. So let's just add some color, throw some ink down, and have fun for maybe about 20 minutes or so. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's do this. Hey, I see D-Ray. D-Ray, great to see you. Hope all's well. Great to see you over there on the YouTubes. The YouTubes, as they say. This sketch, I don't even know when I did it. I don't know what it was for. I was probably just scribbling one day. So let's just play around with it. Have a trusted Sharpie with me. If you are watching, just let me know if you can see my screen okay. Well, see my desktop okay. And also, let me know if you can hear me okay. I think I finally fixed some sound issues I was having. I have some music going on here in my ear. I love having music on while I'm creating. Um, for me, that's a pro tip. If you're looking for some kind of inspiration, put music on while you're painting, drawing, sketching, whatever. Different music, for different moods. Uh, I am actually listening to Metallica right now, so I got something a little heavy metal going on. I do like Metallica. I like music from. I always tell everybody I like music from Metallica to Neil Diamond to movie soundtracks. Yeah, I like all kinds of different music. So I don't know what this is going to be. It's just a random kind of structure happening. I really had fun the other night when I was on with this sketch. I still have it right here. This was a lot of fun to do. It was something similar. I started with a sketch inspired by the Disney Swan, nope, the Dolphin Hotel in the background. And I threw down colors and on top of it, and it ended up turning into this really, really fun kind of sketch painting. So that was a really cool process. Sound okay, visual okay, sketching okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I love the update. I love the feedback. That's so good. I don't. One day I came on last week and the sound was. I don't know what I did. It was horrible, but that's okay. I still had fun sketching and creating. All right, I feel like just throwing down some color right now. So, I'm gonna play around with these watercolor pencils. They're kind of messy, so I have a paper towel here ready to go. I also have some dirty water. I love using dirty water, especially when I'm trying to do some kind of industrial sketching or grunge vibes. Let's see, I'm going to pull some of these colors out. Love the names of these colors. This is Salvaged Patina. It's probably my favorite color in here. I think I'll zoom in on the sketch after. Let's see. Fired Brick. What the heck? That's a cool name. I want a job just naming colors. Speckled Egg. Maybe it's kind of like the color of a robin's egg, I'm guessing. We're going to throw out some purple here. Villainous Potion. That might be one of the best names ever for a color. Villainous Potion. I keep hitting my hat on this light in front of me. Pickled Raspberry. I don't know why I'm pulling them all out. I guess it's because it's fun. Oh, yeah. I love this name, too. Rusty Hinge. Rusty Hinge. Maybe that should be my new art name. Rusty Hinge. That's kind of fun. Walnut Stain. All right. You get the idea. These are really fun color names. I didn't really need to take them out, but I did. All right. A couple ways I like to use these. One is I just like to dip. We're going to throw down some speckled egg. I'm going to dip the pencil right in water. And I want to prop my paper up here a little bit, so I'm going to put that lid underneath. There we go. All right. No rhyme or reason, guys. I'm just throwing color down. Just want to be playful tonight. My intention today with this is... I didn't really set an intention. Let's set one now. I think my intention is really just to... I want to experiment. I want to play with these watercolor pencils. That's all I'm after here. That's all I want from today's sketching session. I'm just having fun with these watercolor pencils. Trying them in different ways. This is really, really kind of pale blue. Let's try throwing it down on here and we'll add some water on top. I'm being a little too neat. I don't know why. I don't want to be neat. I just want to color inside the lines, outside the lines, above the lines, under the lines, behind the lines, near the lines, around the lines. You can see that dirty water kind of mixing in with that pencil. Maybe we'll see. For the next color we throw down, I'm just going to throw down some water on here. And then let's just grab, literally just randomly grabbing colors. Let's go with this raspberry, sorry, pickled raspberry. Sounds quite delicious. Is that really such a thing? Are there pickled raspberries? I love raspberry, but I never heard of a pickled raspberry. Interesting, right? So the fun thing is going to be, can I sketch on top of these watercolor pencils? They're kind of waxy like crayons. So that'll be something to experiment with. All right, I'm dipping it into the water. I want to get it nice and melty. All right, cool. Again, I feel like I'm just being too neat here. Let's just get scribbly. Let's get scribbly with it. Let's see. I just had an idea. I am going to design something and 3D print something, a holder for these. So when I'm using them, I could just stick them vertically in the holder. Because when I'm laying them down, they're just making a huge mess. Note to self. Design 3D print holder for watercolor pencils. There we go. Now I'm loosening up more. I am using 140-pound Fabriano watercolor paper tonight. This is my go-to watercolor paper in a spiral bound 7 by 10 inches. Sounds right. 7 by 10 inches. There we go. So just throwing down that yellow. Boom. So again, my creative intention tonight is just to mess around with these watercolor pencils. No rhyme, reason. Just want to be playful and experiment. So I feel like when you set creative intentions before you create your artwork, it gives you a direction. It also gives you freedom. So I now have the freedom in my brain that I don't care what this looks like or doesn't look like because I'm not trying to recreate anything specific, right? I'm just throwing down colors and having fun. And heck, if it looks like something in the end that looks cool, that's amazing. If it doesn't, I'm not going to be disappointed. Sometimes we set ourselves up for disappointment by setting our expectations high. And I mean, that's okay. We should be reaching for things, reaching for expectations, but it is okay to give yourself permission just to be playful and not really expect anything. So don't be afraid of that. And I'll check in the comments in a few minutes, see who else is out there, say hello. You might hear my dog barking out there. They're playing. I think this is my favorite color in here. This is the one that's called Salvaged Patina. So I think Salvaged Patina and Rusty Hinge are gonna be my favorite color combo. Where's Rusty Hinge? Here we are. I think this is my favorite color combo in here, these two. Especially for a kind of weathered. I'll actually hold the press, stop the press. Is that the expression? All right. This is how messy these are, by the way. See my hand? But I got excited because look what happened here. I just love that this random kind of drop happened. I'm gonna actually add to it. I'm loving it. I told you these watercolor sticks are messy. Oh my gosh, they are like everywhere. Actually, this just gave me an idea. I'm gonna. Where's my paintbrush? Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Here it is. I am literally just gonna lift this paint off my hand right now. It's not paint, it's watercolor pencil. I'm gonna lift it off and just brush it on. Why not? Oh my gosh, that was pretty funny. Oh man. All right. Let me throw down a little bit more color, let it dry for a sec, and then I'll pop in on the chat. Well, I won't pop in on it. I'll read the chat. Wah, wah, wah. All right, cool. All right, we'll let that dry for a sec. I am actually going to wipe my hand off here. All right, D Raisinhouse grunge. Yes, you heard grunge. You know I love that grungy industrial vibe. Thank you for writing the note to myself. I appreciate that. Hey, Chip's in the house. Chip, happy birthday to you, man. Sending you only the best of positivity and vibes. You are an amazing human being. So happy birthday to you. Enjoy. Your markers came in. Awesome. I am going to be playing with those a little bit tonight. I have them right here, actually. Awesome. Chip, I can't wait to see you hear about those markers. And I am super, super excited that um, we will hopefully be getting together in June. That is fantastic. So cool. Thanks for joining and tuning in here on your birthday. Consider this my gift to you. I am just kidding. Um, what did he say? All right. Yeah, let's break out some of these. I have the creative markers here. Kind of want to wait for this to dry, but we don't need to. See how they kind of work on top of these watercolor pencils. I'm in love with these creative markers. Yes, I did say I'm in love with markers. Yes. All right. All right, here's where I am. Yes, I'm geeking out right now. Here's where I'm geeking out. This is the kind of stuff I live for. I am loving. Hopefully, it's coming through on camera. I know it's not always as vibrant on camera. I am loving what is happening here with these colors mixing. This is my. I just love this. I actually really, really love what's happening here. I'll probably take pictures later and post close-ups so you can see it better. This color combination here is really, really cool in person. That would be what's happening right up in here. So this is the stuff I just kind of geek out on. I just love the color combos, and I actually love what's happening. I gotta tilt my camera out a little bit here. I just love how this drip is looking. I think this was brick red? Red brick? Fired brick. Sorry, fired brick. I love how that is just trickling down and stopping. And that's why I like to put these sketches at an angle so things run down. They run down. It's just a vibe I like. I really need a punch of yellow. Let's go back to this yellow. See how. Actually, I'm gonna break out a yellow. Let's break out a yellow creative marker here. You are welcome for the birthday wishes, of course, my friend. Of course, of course. All right. This is a Sharpie gel pen. They work fairly decent on wet, damp areas. This marker does not like wet, so that's why I pulled out the gel pen. Maybe we have create some vertical boards on here. Although it's not liking sketching over the watercolor pencil too much. Maybe we have a little chimney coming out here. Let's see, maybe it's a round chimney or something. Oops, sorry. I think I cut that off. I think I cut the chimney off a little bit. My bad. Let me zoom back out. There we go. Jason, I'm not tall enough to see way up there. Yeah. Yeah, I had to off screen. You are welcome. Of course. So I'm just throwing down some green now. If I go slower with the pencil on top of the wet area, it throws a little more color down. It's melting. The meltiness soaks into the paper more. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of tower, treehouse tower or something. Maybe these are trees. It's kind of what my brain's starting to see. Now I'm playing around with just spinning the pencil as I bring it up the page slowly. It, randomly just kind of depositing darker areas of color in places. I'll zoom in so you can see it better. This is kind of an interesting technique. So I'm just dragging it, kind of spinning this, letting the color melt off. And you can see it just deposits the color darker in some areas. I like that effect. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Let's try it on the other side a little bit. I am dipping the pencil in water. Oh, there you go. You can see it really coming off here. I don't want to overdo it in too many places. So it really only works on the wet areas. Or if I wet the pencil. There we go. Cool. There you go. It's looking kind of awesome. Just grab a drink of water here. See if there's any other questions. Feel free to ask any questions, leave any comments. I'm probably going to pop off here at 8:45, so 10 more minutes. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. All right. I want orange. I want a pop of bright orange. Let's break out a. Let's just use the Sharpie, the creative marker, the orange one. All right, I'm thinking too much about where to put it. I'm just going to throw it down. I want to try something. Oh, dang. Just dropped that on my shirt. Can't take this kid anywhere. Can't take this kid anywhere. He's dropping it on his shirt. Yellow, yellow. My brain keeps saying yellow. Let's give into it. Let's just give into it and throw down the yellow. I gotta put something next to the yellow so it pops a little more. I definitely want to go around the outline of this structure to pull it out more. I'm going to be brave here, and I'm going to use red. Oops, I just hit the microphone. All right. I'm going to use red to outline this. I'm just feeling bold. Just going to go for it. Throwing down the orange. What kid? Throwing down the orange. What kid? Oh, you're the kid. We knew that. I am a kid. I'm a kid at heart. When I do this stuff, it makes me feel young. It makes me feel young and playful, and yeah, brings me back to the old days with crayons and coloring books. Although actually, they're very different than coloring books, right? Growing up, the rough and taught in coloring books to stay within the lines. So That I am not doing with this. I rarely ever stain the lines anymore. All right, so I'm going to pop this out with some red. I might have another trick up my sleeve with this. Yeah, I do. I think I do. After the red goes down, I'm going to throw something else on top of it. Sketches like these are about layers, just adding layers. Especially when I want to do something that looks kind of old, weathered. It's definitely about adding layers and layers. I'll zoom in on this towards the end. You guys can see the details up close. This color is called Walnut. Walnut Stain. I actually have walnut ink somewhere here. That'd be kind of fun to throw down on here. It's really dark and rich. So I'm just creating a little bit of ground down here with this walnut color. White. I want to use a white marker here. I lost some of the outline of this. I think white might bring it back a little bit. Kind of throwing the white next to the red. It'll help the red pop a little more, I think, also. All right, cool. We'll zoom in to see how it's looking as it's drying. See if there's any questions or comments. So if you're just joining me tonight, my creative intention really was just to be playful with these watercolor pencils. Nothing more, nothing less. Just experiment, be playful, have fun with them, see what they do. I've used them a few times before, and I really wasn't looking for a specific outcome here. I did start with this little tiny old sketch I had up here, and I'm just adding on, building around it. I will come back with a Sharpie And I do want to add some detail and pull some stuff out here at the base. But let's see how it's looking. You see if there's any questions before we zoom in. He's feeling bold. I am feeling bold tonight. Hey, Judy's Morgan's house. Judy Morgan, great to see you. Love the Sharpies. Ooh, they have an earth tone collection. Very awesome. That is so cool, Judy. Thanks for that tip. Yeah, love, love, love. These are these have quickly become on the top of my favorite sketching tools. 100%. That is so cool. I didn't know they had an earth tone collection. I'll definitely check that out. All right, let's zoom in so you can see this a little closer, see how some of it's looking. Hopefully it's coming across okay on camera. It's pretty vibrant in here. Not in here, on here. I mix up my prepositions a lot. All right. Yeah, I definitely want to come back with a Sharpie and add some more details and pull some more features out. You can kind of get even closer, actually. I love the textures, the layers, mixes of colors happening. The chaos, yeah, I said chaos. I love the chaos on here. It is busy, busy. That's cool with me. Excuse me a sec. There we go, sorry. You can kind of see how it's drying. I really like the way this came out. This effect with that green color pencil, watercolor pencil. So that's kind of how it's looking close up. And I actually like the bottom. I like the ground. I might have a wonky connection. If I do, I'm sorry, guys. Might be lagging a little bit. And there you go. All right, I'm going to use my little dryer thing here, dry it up, see if I can just throw in some quick details, and we're going to wrap up. So, warning, I am breaking out the dryer. I will actually hit mute so you don't hear it. Never mind. You're going to hear it. Sorry. All right, I was drawing it. My brain said, yo, yo, Jason. Yeah, my brain says that to me. Yo, Jason. Let's pull out the black Sharpie marker. Let's just keep the bold theme going. I'm not digging. I'm losing too much stuff down here. We're just gonna throw black on it and bring it out. There we go. I really want to pop this out. I think this is really popping it out. So I'm glad I'm listening to my creative gut. If your gut is talking to you, you really might want to pay attention to it. It's not easy to do, but it is usually right. For me, at least. want to give a little bit of, create this overhang here, a little bit of depth. I do have to be careful not putting this everywhere. These might be some kind of planks or boards holding, or maybe some structural supports going on here to help to brace the tower. Let's add some growies down here as well, just to help anchor things down a little bit. Maybe it's some kind of overgrown, abandoned tower, or maybe some kids built a fort. Maybe it was a fire tower at one point in time. I'm not sure. There could be a lot of different stories behind this structure here. And that's up to you guys, the viewer. You can use your imagination. What do you think happened here? What was this structure used for? I'm going to pull out some planks here, so I'm just going to probably a little heavier. The lines are a little heavier than I probably wanted, but it's okay. Cool. Let's just throw some, I don't know, some nail heads or something sticking out on here. Maybe some bolts on the structure. Just to give another detail. Cool. So I think adding that black Sharpie really pulled it out. Your messes are my masterpieces. Well, thank you, Judy. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. Yeah, forest ranger's tower. I like that. Yeah, maybe it's a forest ranger's tower. When you get talks, you go ahead and order that pizza. D-Ray, you are funny. Yeah, I wish I am really watching what I'm eating. I'm not 100% perfect by any means, but I could go for a slice of pizza right now, for sure. I love that. It's so funny. This is interesting. Look at this up here. When I was using the dryer, it blew the paint up here. It almost looks like a bird up there in the sky, right? Kind of like a wing and a head. So that was kind of a happy little accident. So maybe that's a bird up there. You know what I do? I'm going to throw down. I thought I was done, but I'm not. Do I use a color pencil? Actually, I'm going to pull out this green. I just want another color green in here. Just to break up some of this kind of olive green, or what do they call it? They call this green color peeled paint. Huh? Oh, okay. So that's peeled paint color. Apparently. That's fun. Like I said before, I would love to have a job coming up with color names. That'd be so fun. Yeah, I think just adding another green just gives it more of a place, a setting. And I'll just kind of dab it in here and there. I actually have the marker at an angle, so that the tip is almost creating like these leaf type shapes. So don't be afraid to play with the angle you're holding your markers or your pens, your pencils. You can create different line widths, line types, little blips, blops, and bloops. I am not a trained artist, as you can tell. I think I don't, wow. I think the last class I had to take was 5th grade. Maybe in middle school we took art. I don't remember, but I know I did not take it in high school. So I just learned by playing around and having fun with it, and people can judge it if they want. That's cool. Criticize it. That's cool. Some feedback's a good thing. There are trolls, haters out there, and that's unfortunate, but you just gotta kind of ignore them. This is starting to look like bamboo. All right. We have a forest ranger tower in a bamboo field. I don't know what you guys think. I'll zoom in. It's looking like bamboo to me. Right? So those kind of leaf shapes, again, were just created by me taking the marker. It's not holding it up, but I'm holding it kind of flat and using the shape of the tip to create that look. It's kind of fun, if I may say. Awesome. Yes, the black outline helped, and yes, a bird in there now. Yeah, I'm glad you guys can see that. That's a cool kid to say. I think this one's a wrap, guys. So, what are my takeaways? I'd love to know your takeaways from tonight. Feel free to leave them in the comments. What is a takeaway you had tonight? Either something you learned, or something you enjoyed, maybe something you want to try. I'd love to know in the comments. So please feel free to leave some feedback. I think my first takeaway, well, so my intention tonight was really just to mess around with these watercolor pencils. So let's talk about that. They're a lot of fun to use. They're very, very messy to use. I think I did learn that using them tonight, just the different techniques of either dipping them in water or putting them on the paper, adding water on top. You can get different looks, different effects with them. You can use them dry as well. They didn't quite move around the paper as much as I was hoping, but it is a cold press paper, which I like because I like the texture of the paper to show through. If I did it on a hot press paper, which is slick, I feel like the colors would have moved around more. I didn't mix and match. I didn't try mixing them up as much as I should have. But so I enjoyed using them. I will definitely be breaking them out again for sure. I think that's my big takeaway. In the end, it was just really fun to be a little messy tonight. Awesome. All right, let me see if you guys have any final questions or comments as I put my stuff away. I'm going to make my Lockbee plug like I always do. Why? Because it's a product I use, a product I believe in. Yeah, so I love Lockbee. This is their Lockbee Quattro. It's awesome for putting these creative markers in. It's so easy to carry around. I have another one with colored pencils and other stuff. Actually, I have a couple somewhere else. I have a lot of them. Not a lot. I have like 4 of them. But I do love their products. So if you're interested in Lockbee and checking out their stuff, go. If there's anything you want to buy, feel free to use my discount code, which is on the screen here. I think you get 10% off. There are some rules that apply. That's my plug. And I do get a really small, little, teeny tiny commission, and it's really helpful to me because it allows me to buy these cool things like creative markers and keep on sketching. Yes, that's my plug. But I'm not really here to plug. I'm here just to share my fun here, my creativity with you guys, and most importantly, my positivity. Hopefully, I'm spreading positive vibes out there with what I'm doing. You guys are amazing. Um, happy accidents. Um, like Eagles finish pieces. Love that. Thanks, Jason. Great visit. Love that too. You guys are amazing. Thank you for sticking with me for this past whatever half hour, 45 minutes. Judy, I love that you're watching here on YouTube. Thank you so much for sharing your time. I appreciate it tons. If you like this, please give it a like on YouTube. That would be amazing. It helps to spread the word. I hope I get to 1,000 subscribers. That'd be amazing. Just a personal goal. It doesn't really mean anything other than it's cool. Um, D-Ray, thank you for being there on Facebook. I appreciate you and all your comments. You are awesome. And Chip, if you're still out there, happy birthday again, my friend. You're amazing, an amazing human being. And yeah, if anybody I missed, I appreciate you also. And if you're watching the replay, you are so cool. Thank you guys. I'm Jason with the Inspired Life. Remember, keep using your creativity for positivity. And you too can sketch architecture one line at a time, or even if you can scribble. All right, guys, take care until we ink again. See you guys real soon. I'm Jason with the Inspired Life. Peace out. Wait, I gotta wave with the other hand so I can click my mouse with the other hand. One of these days I'll figure out a graceful way to exit. Take care, guys. Thank you.